Hello, and welcome to News Insurances Weekly. In this week's top news, Towergate announced it has won a long-term contract with price comparison website comparethemarket.com. XL Insurance received approval from Chinese regulators to operate in Shanghai. We will then meet with John Moore from A.N. Benfield. This long-term contract will provide Towergate with SME business leads. Different lines of insurance will be available on comparethemarket.com, such as commercial package, liability, commercial and let property, restaurants, surgeries, and office. This partnership will lead to a gross written premium of £100 million for Towergate over the next few years. Compare the Market is aiming to attract 500,000 new customers to its website over the next 12 months. With such a deal, we can see how being present online for an insurance company can be a decisive factor for developing business. XL Group has been granted a license by the China Insurance Regulatory Commission to operate as a casualty and property insurer in Shanghai. The subsidiary will be led by Chiang Xie as chairman and CEO, and please forgive me for the pronunciation. This is an important step for XL Insurance's strategy to strengthen its presence in emerging markets. Mike McGavick, XL's Chief Executive Officer, understands that the Chinese insurance market has a great strategic importance, where Shanghai plays a key role. We could wonder about the China's attracting markets. What will be the final return for the insurance companies that invest over there? A.N. Benfield published its annual Climate and Catastrophe Report for 2010, which reviews the natural disaster perils that occurred worldwide. We have met with John Moore, Head of International Analytics at A.N. Benfield, who shared a few words with us. Let's listen to John Moore.
Well, you know, we've obviously had a year of events. There have obviously been, you know, a number of large events, starting off with Chile at the beginning of the year, which is, you know, not a size of event that causes major stress to our global reinsurance markets, but a large event nonetheless. And then following through towards you know, the end of the year, we've obviously had the earthquake in New Zealand, which again is a large event. Obviously, kind of modelled and expected that they do and can occur. So there's obviously a lot of work right now in looking at both of those events in terms of their frequency, severity, and you know how those losses are developing. Because they're earthquake, it takes time to really understand the total impact or size of those losses to the insurance and reinsurance market. So quite a lot happening there. And at the same time, if you look at what's happened overall, you know, you've seen a lot of reinsurance companies holding capital. Capital has come back after the financial crisis. So we've seen sort of through the end of 2009 and into 2010, companies now showing positions of, you know, potentially quite not excessive, but surplus capital. And there will be moves to see how they manage that surplus capital going into 2011 and going forward.
Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you for next year's editions. Goodbye.